I need you to stop what you're doing right now, bro, and I need you to hear me from the bottom of your heart. You know how you keep beating yourself up saying, I'm so dumb, I'm so weak, I can't believe I fell for it, I can't believe that she tricked me, I can't believe that she manipulated me. That narrative of disbelief, that destabilized feeling that you just don't even know how you ended up here. Like, how did you get here? That's the thing I kept asking myself. How did I end up here? But to answer that question, you have to understand that narcissists and empaths suffer or come from the same core childhood wound, which is neglect, abandonment, rejection, having to survive and fight for safety. These are both things that the narcissist and the empath experienced at a childhood level. Here's the main difference. The empath turns to people pleasing. They start reading the rooms and they try to adjust and adapt so they can be whoever the person in the room needs them to be, so they don't feel attacked, so they don't feel insecure, so they feel safe. They want to be accepted and validated. And so the empath will learn to paint red flags green just to be fit in and just to be accepted. The narcissist, on the other hand, they turn to their survival mechanism as control and dominating. So they try to take control of every situation by dominating every single relationship they're in, because to the narcissist, this is how they survive and they stay in control of their relationships and their environment. So when an empath becomes an adult and they meet a narcissist who's an adult, obviously we know that the narcissist is going to love bomb you, they're going to overinflate you, and they're going to pretend to be somebody that they're actually not. But when the mask starts to crack and it starts to fall off, where most normal people would be like, oh, dude, I'm out of here. The empath grew up in chaos. They grew up in that confusion. They grew up with that toxicity and that negativity. So to them, as crazy as it sounds, it registers as familiar. It registers as safe because they are familiar with it. Their nervous system is tuned to that. So what 90% of people would see as a red flag, a wounded empath doesn't see it. They don't notice it. It's like a fish that can't see water. And I'm just sharing this to remind you, bro, not to be so hard on yourself. You were literally wired to be susceptible and manipulated by a female narcissist. But here's what they tell us in addiction recovery. You're not responsible for your first thought, but you are responsible for your second thought. And this is what I mean, bro. If you're gonna break the trauma bond and you're gonna move on and you're gonna start to heal from the CPTSD and get over your codependency attachment styles, you're gonna have to change the story that you continue to tell yourself every single day. So that story where you keep telling yourself you're weak and you're stupid and you can't believe that happens, that one, you gotta cut that one out. And instead, you gotta replace it with the truth. I find the truth in scripture with Jesus, but you have to find a new story, and then you have to rewrite and rethink that story every time the negative one comes in. That one goes out the window, you institute a new story, and you live into that.